This is Dante Williams, and you're watching
Dante's
Boxing Nation.
This is Showtime Sean Portland. Filipino Flash, Jesse Burns.
This is Al Bernstein. You're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.
Hi, I'm Sugar Ray. Chick Shape.
Sergio, the last name more.
Dante's Boxing Nation.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yo, this is Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder,
My name is Gennady Golovkin.
and you're watching
Dante's Boxing Nation.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So today, Sergey Kovalev and Andre Ward, they concluded their international phone press conference. And it was a lot that was said on both sides, on Team Ward's side and Team Kovalev's side. But it was something that Sergey Kovalev said in particular that really got my attention. It was very insightful to me. And I'm gonna go ahead and play the clip, and I'm gonna tell you guys why I thought it was insightful. Sergey Kovalev, he talked about being hated by the fans and how bad they want him to lose. Let me go ahead and play this clip, and then I'll follow it up. Check it out, y'all.
That everybody in the world want to see that somebody will kick my ass, right? But it's not happen. It's not until I see life.
It's not happening. It's not happening. Yeah, right. And it depends who you ask, though, Sergey. Some people don't want to see that, you know.
No, some people want to see you kick his ass.
Believe me.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Believe me. No. Believe me, a lot of haters around me.
I believe.
And believe me, yes. And a lot of haters wish me to lose. And I hear this from some people, you know, like. But it's new motivation for me. I really like to disappoint these people.
So I thought that was really interesting what Kovalev just said right there. He talks about the haters. He talks about so many people wanting him to lose, and that just gives him more motivation. So let's go ahead and ask the rhetorical question. Why would Sergey Kovalev believe that so many people hate him and they want him to lose? And the answer is obvious, right? It's because Sergey Kovalev is a racist. And Sergey Kovalev, he knows that he's been perceived and depicted as a racist after he depicted a black fighter as being a monkey. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and pull the picture up for those of you guys who didn't see the clip. Okay, so obviously the two pictures on the left side, that's the picture that Sergey Kovalev, he put up on his Twitter or one of his social sites. And of course, he got a lot of backlash, and he quickly removed the picture, right? And now we hear him saying that he knows there are a lot of people that hate him, that want to see him lose very badly. So it's like he's admitting that he knows he screwed up when he posted this picture of a black person looking like a monkey. He knows that that completely ruined his reputation. I even did an interview with Kovalev's trainer, John David Jackson, and even John David Jackson said, yeah, what he did, it was a little racist. Even his own trainer, who's a black man, said it was a little racist, right? So to me, I think it's funny when you hear Sergey Kovalev saying, hey, man, this guy, Andre Ward, he acts like, you know, he doesn't want to shake my hand. You know, I said hi to him and he didn't say anything. And Andre Ward is saying we're not friends, et cetera, et cetera. It's like, how do you call a black person a monkey and then you scratch your head and now you're puzzled why another black person is not treating you like he's your best friend. First of all, Andre Ward is right. They're not supposed to be friends anyway. But it sure doesn't help the situation or the possible could be friendship when you find out that the guy is a racist, right? So it's crazy to me that KOVALEV would be like, hey, why doesn't he want to say hi to me? Why doesn't he want to be friends with me, right? Like, hey, I called that guy a monkey. I didn't call you a monkey, Ward, right? And speaking of calling one black person a monkey and not the other black person a monkey, because, you know, we have a lot of decavs and ignorant fans, they'll call you racist for criticizing Gennady Golovkin, right? But then they'll turn around and they'll defend a real racist and they'll say some ridiculous stuff like, well, it's not racist because Adonis Stevenson, he really does look like a monkey. Well, if that's not racist and that's not offensive because Adonis Stevenson really looks like a monkey, then how come you have never called any black people in person that you believe look like a monkey or resembled a monkey? How come you never said to them, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna tell this guy he looks like a monkey. He shouldn't be offended because he knows and I know he really looks like one. So let me go over here and tell him about this. How come you ain't ever did that before? You have never done that before because you know damn well not only will he most likely beat your ass, but you know it would be considered highly offensive, right? To sit over here and say, oh, it's not offensive because the guy really does look that way. I mean, if you heard someone call some guy's mom old, fat, and ugly, would you say that's not offensive because she really is old, fat, and not attractive? Would you find that offensive, yes or no? Of course you would, right? Of course you would. That's just common damn sense. So at the end of the day, Sergey KOVALEV, once again, he understands the damage that he did to his reputation when he threw out this racist post on his Twitter. And he understands how it's perceived. And he understands that there are a lot of fans, a lot of racist decavs that actually support the fact that he actually said that. Because they don't all hate him. You have a lot of decavs out there more racist than Sergey KOVALEV. So they celebrate the fact that he said something like that. Which is highly ironic because if you guys recall, when Floyd Mayweather fought Manny Pacquiao, they tried to depict and portray Floyd Mayweather as the bad guy, evil, good versus evil. Not only were fans doing this, not only was Manny Pacquiao and Freddie Roach doing this, but you had the largest sports network in the country that was promoting Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao as good versus evil. Good guy versus bad guy. Do you know that when ESPN promoted the Mayweather fight, they would show all of these clips of Manny Pacquiao getting all these knockouts and him with his hands up, winning fights. And then when they showed highlights of Floyd Mayweather, they showed clips of him handcuffed going to jail. Right? Now forget about the fact that Manny Pacquiao, he had drug issues, he had babies out of wedlock, etc., etc., etc. They didn't highlight any of Manny Pacquiao's personal life that wasn't positive, but they did when it came to Floyd Mayweather. You guys see the double standards? Now, I'm not here to tell you that Sergey KOVALEV is evil, but what I am saying is, how do you portray Floyd Mayweather as evil, but you're not saying that this fight right here, Ward versus KOVALEV, think about it. Ward, what is his nickname? SOG, Son of God. You notice no one is saying this fight is good versus evil. You notice ESPN, they ain't playing no clips or they're not putting up that picture of Kovalev saying black people look like monkeys. They're not doing that, right? So it's good versus evil when it's Floyd Mayweather versus Pacquiao. But what is it when it's Andre Ward, son of God, versus the Crusher, Sergey Kovalev? What should it be called now? It's crazy, man. It's really crazy when you delve into this and you really, really think about the stuff that they pulled today. We'll see. We'll see what Andre Ward and Kovalev put together. It should be really, really interesting. You know, with Kovalev saying there's a lot of haters that want to see him lose, that puts even more pressure on Kovalev to win the fight, which we know is not going to be easy at all. So this is for all the marbles. We're going to see, guys. We're going to see next weekend what it is. That's pretty much all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.
This is Bobby, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.